Kinsey and I can now share
39 minutes.
the trauma that we endured in LA
What? When did y'all go to LA?
for the Spotify thing. You were invited.
I was invited?
Yeah, we told your mom.
You were
that
in Canada.
Yeah, you were in Canada. You couldn't come. Anyways.
Don't worry, you didn't miss out.
No, you did. You
missed out on this part, but nothing to do with Spotify.
We land in LAX.
It was highly embarrassing.
It was actually like the most embarrassing thing ever.
How?
We land in LAX and we're walking out to like out of the airport to go get our car, and Cash and Mav start like shoving each other for funsies, and they're like, thinking it's gonna be fun and fresh and no one's gonna get mad. And then out of nowhere, they start getting mad. So
No,
someone's-
however, this.
I heard about this.
They're like playing like little girls. They're like, oh, that's your hat. And then they're like, and they start attacking each other.
fighting in the middle of the airport.
You ever seen like two dogs that are like, oh, they're fine, they're friendly?
It was so bad. Like, can you imagine Harper just walking through the airport and seeing two adult grown men swinging on each other?
I'm just imagining something like, is that the guys in the LOL podcast? Swing. I wish a video would have got leaked of that, bro. That would have been the funniest thing if I would have opened TikTok and I just see me and Matt swinging on each
It
other.
was so bad.
It
They
wasn't
were
that
like
bad.
swinging
No.
on each other, and then they start yelling at each other, and they said very rude things to each other, and we were so
Oh, that
mad.
would have been bad if that got leaked.
Some
Some words were said.
Things were spoken.
Not nice
It was
ones.
highly
It was-
embarrassing because people were walking by and they were like, grow up, like get
Yeah.
it together.
There were some
Yeah,
ladies
it was
People
so
were saying that.
embarrassing.
I was like, do you want to catch these hands too?
Grow
There was
up.
some like older lady, and she just starts yelling in Spanish at the boys.
Yeah, I don't know what she
way.
was saying, but I think she was cheering me on.
No, I was
Go
really.
Cash.
Because we're already irritated. Kinsey and I were already irritated that they're fighting in the airport like toddlers, and now we have just random strangers like walking by and giving us dirty looks and making snarky comments.
Listen.
Shut up!
And then we finally get them to stop like hitting each other
Yeah.
like idiots. And
Yep.
we're going up the elevator and Maverick's up top and Cash is at the bottom. Me and Kate are in the middle like this.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting there like screaming at each other.
No
It's
way.
It's like
And it was
6
a packed
foot.
escalator. Like, I mean, the escalator's packed on this side, and there's another escalator.
But let me tell you, there was a dude behind Cash that I could see. He was eavesdropping so hard. He was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh,
Matt,
this
you didn't
kid's
have to
good."
eavesdrop to hear that. We were yelling.
Yeah, but he was like following us, and then he turned around to go back to his gate.
No way.
Like he just wanted to know what was gonna happen.
Stupid.
It was so bad, so embarrassing, so childish. And Kinsey and I
Yeah.
were mad.
That's
Well,
crazy.
And we tried to milk it, and we were like, you guys are fighting too much. Like, we need to get separate hotel rooms.
We didn't.
It
get
didn't
to
work.
get separate hotel rooms.
But the girls honestly ruined the whole trip.
What?
Because of that. Because me and Matt,
Huh?
Yeah,
we were over it in 5 minutes.
less
it
than
took,
that.
It took the girls like 6 hours to
We
get
were
over
dabbing
it.
up, having a good time. 2 minutes later.
Yeah,
'Cause you
literally
guys can't-
on the bus ride to get the rent-a-car.
Wait,
from
you and
Li-
Kinsey fought?
No.
Oh, yeah, it was
no,
brutal.
we were
They
mad,
were mad at
them.
us.
No,
Yeah,
they were just mad because we fought, which is not fair.
They still had red marks on their faces and like scratch marks, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like what are we gonna eat tonight?"
That's
They're like,
crazy.
"Did y'all forget everything that just happened?"
Yeah.
It's like, imagine Africa and Europe getting a fight, and then the U.S. is just mad for 10 years. just like, well, you guys are children.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty unfair for you guys.
Did y'all say your sorries or just like let it go?
Say your sorries?
Yeah.
No, we said sorry like an adult, not sorries.
Sorries.
Actually, they
actually,
did not
and
say
I-
sorry like an
You
adult.
said sorry?
I never, and I never got any credit for leading the forefront and the apology.
You slapped
I
me in
was
the
thinking
face.
that though, Cash. When it happened, I was like,
Thank
"Oh my
you.
gosh, I've never heard Cash say sorry first." It's crazy.
Thank
Sorry.
you. Well, that wasn't needed to be out there. But I did say sorry. Not for the first time in history, but I did. And I was like, sorry, Matt. And he was like, yes, I'm sorry we embarrassed you girls. And I was like, are you sorry to me? And he was like, no. I was like, what?
It's kind
And
of
actually, he still has never apologized. So I think now
Because I still like look back and I said I'm sorry for what I said.
Now's the
My-
time you
now-
apologize.
now-
yes,
appropriate
my
time, Matt.
communication was not in great standing. Okay.
Okay,
But
so you can apologize now.
I apologized for my communication,
What? No, apologize for hitting me
not for these hands.
in the middle of an airport.
No, you hit me.
Yeah, but you also hit me.
No, I
And
didn't.
you grabbed my bag and threw it like 30 feet back.
No, I picked up your bag and tossed it.
I wish I was there. That would be so funny.
so
Harper, it
embarrassing.
literally started with him bumping me and I was bopping him with my hat. And then he grabbed my hat and crushed it with his hand.
No, he's hitting me with the hat. Of course, I'm gonna grab it, right?
Yeah,
That's
you
a
had to
natural
crush it.
reaction.
Crushing it was out of pocket,
I
man.
had to stop you from hitting me with the hat.
That was out of pocket. I was
What
bopping
type
him.
of hat was it?
It was my Bass Pro hat. And I swing at it like this to hit him. And he grabs it mid-swing like freaking Iron Man. And then he goes... That's like, no!
And then he lost it.
That was when everything really
the
went.
Black Bass Pro Shop hat.
Yeah, that was when it blew
$5
up.
hat from Amazon. Yeah, that one he couldn't stand to see
That
it
was
go.
when he crushed it, and then he hit me, and then I slapped him, and then he grabbed my bag and he threw it like 30 feet back, and then we started exching some words, and then that's when
I
the
can
Mexican
see him
lady
getting-
walked by, and
I
she
can
was
see
like
Nav, like,
speaking in
catching
Spanish
happy,
to
like-
us, and then the guy there, he was like, "Yo, break it up."
Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like,
It was
boys,
embarrassing.
It was a
Keyword
low
boys.
moment in our lives, but we've moved on, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I think that's one of like the first times we've ever fought like in public.
It was
like that.
embarrassing. I
So
would have done.
embarrassing.
I
But you
would
know,
have
when
paid
you're
so much
that
money to
angry,
not be there.
when somebody grabs and just crushes your hat, it doesn't matter where you're at. You gotta stand up for yourself.
That's where I was doing. Standing up for myself as I was getting.
Did he look you in
Honestly,
the eyes while he
beaten.
was crushing you? Like,
And yeah, just
No, that's so dramatic. That is not what happened.